Kia ora and welcome to tonight's episode of The Sprawl, which is a game by by Hamish Cameron, a Kiwi developer. Sorry, I've already lost my voice. Yeah, sorry, we will start that one again. It's already off to a great start here. Kia ora and welcome to tonight's episode of KiwiRPG. I'm sorry, we have a few less players due to weather and COVID today. I'm currently suffering from COVID myself. But we are going to persist through. I have two very great players with me today. We are here playing a game designed by an Aucklander, I believe he comes from, a guy called Hamish Cameron, and this is called The Sprawl. It is a it is a game based on a cyberpunk universe. Oh, yep, I'm sorry, it's hurting already. Yeah. Lee, can you?
Yes, I can
Yes.
try. I don't actually know the story, so maybe actually Char might know the story better. But yes, so should we just talk about what we're going to do?
Yes.
The
Well,
plan for
first
this
we do have
game.
a few little bit of housekeeping stuff. So, yeah, the reason we are doing this stream is to celebrate Marariki, which is basically the Māori New Year's. It's a celebration of basically family, whānau, everything that makes New Zealand great. And it's our way of giving back to all of those great developers out there who basically put New Zealand on the map. And we just want to do a huge shout out to all the developers, all of the players who have come before us, all the players who are coming to be on for the rest of the week, as well as we have a partner and a sponsor for today's live stream. BAD&D. This is a shop in Wellington, which I have never actually gone in because I don't live in Wellington. But Char, have you gone in there? Yep,
it's
you're
good.
familiar with them.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
I live quite close to the shop, so I'm familiar.
Excellent. Yep, they are graciously doing sponsoring the live stream. They have a couple of giveaways running throughout the live stream. So we have one. It is a Witcher dice set, which all you dice goblins out there, you all need more dice. I know, Char, you are a huge dice goblin. You're going to show us.
Actually, I probably do need my dice, don't I?
Yes, dice would be handy for this one. Yep, they have one there. If you are watching the stream, then you are in the draw to win a Witcher dice set with the value of $30. It is an amazing dice set. They've shown it to me and it looks amazing. Also, if you make a purchase of the Sprawl this week, then you need to send us a copy of your receipt with the entry word, which is an apostrophe and Sprawl, and you can win a second set. And this is really easy to get into. You just, buy a copy of the game. It's a great game. It's basically supporting a New Zealand developer, and it is being donated by B&E D&D. And Char, you have your dice.
I do indeed.
Oh, look at those dice.
Has a nice sound to it.
That is. So off to a bit of a rocky start. Sorry about that. I've got a bit of COVID brain with me today. But today, yes, we're doing the Sprawl. This is a Theatre of the Mind-based game set in a cyberpunk universe. It's dark, it's gritty, it's mostly for adults. While we won't be swearing very often in it, the manual is full of quite a few expletives. It's just the nature of the game. If you don't want your kids to be playing Cyberpunk 2077, don't play this. But for all you adults who do like Cyberpunk 2077, or young adults, old adults, any adults, this is an amazing game. I love Cyberpunk games. Yeah, what about you two? Both of you have been on my channel playing Cyberpunk-based games.
I feel like
and the computer game itself as well.
Yeah, I feel like we've played. I think I've played the Sprawl before with you, Paul. Once before, or was that something different? Similar.
That was something different. That was
similar. It was very similar.
Yes.
That's why I was like, this is really familiar, and I quite like that sort of sci-fi genre.
Yeah. The gritty, everybody's chromed up, everything's dark and dirty, nobody's innocent, that sort of feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
when you buy the game, you will be getting a few different things. One of the key things is playbooks. So this game runs on a 2d6 system. You roll 2 dice. If you get between 0 and 6, when you add in your stats, which will be edge, style, mind, meat, cool, synth. I don't know why I counted 7. There's 6, but hey. You add that. If you get between 0 and 6, you fail dramatically. Something bad is going to happen. There will usually be something along the lines of a clock goes up. Either your clock goes up when it hits 12, you're dead.
Wow.
Or there is
Okay.
a corpo clock. If the corpo clock hits 12, they're going to send assassins out your way and you're probably dead.
Okay.
Yes, very difficult. However, if you get between 7 and 9, 7, 8, 9, then it's a pass. But something bad's going to happen as well. So that could be you get the information, but the guy wasn't particularly forthright in the information, and it's possibly a lie, or he's possibly sending you in the wrong direction, and you're going to end up with your clock striking 12.
And you could die.
And you could die. Yeah.
Yeah. Life's cheap in this universe. And the last one, if you get 10 or above, then great things happen. You're off smiling. You don't die, funnily enough. This is the one where you don't die.
Whoa. Okay.
I know. It's not a GM. It is called the Master of Ceremonies in this game, which I kind of like. It's pretty cool. It's a nice title. It's better than Game Master or Dungeon Master. I don't roll dice. What I do is let you roll the dice and judge the actions based off that.
Huh, cool.
Yeah. So very simple with that. There are some slight rules. So if you are trying to assess someone, you roll something like style or cool or edge or mind or something like that. And you get to ask 1 question if it comes up 7 to 9, 3 questions if it comes up to 10 or above. You don't get anything if it goes below. In fact, the clock goes up and you know what happens?
You die?
That's it. Yes, you die. Yeah. So I have given you a brief. I am trying to work out how to put this on the stream, but basically the mission. So it's set 40 odd years in the future, 22 to be precise, in the year 2046, based in Auckland. There is a company called Zenith Corp. They basically deal with nanotechnology and cybernetics. They're trying to merge the two together, and they've come up with some amazing technology out there that's just stuff like sort of AI chips that you put inside a pilot that lets them control their fighter ship or their commercial airline straight from their brain. It's used a lot in stuff like drone operators will use it. Race pilots have started using it. It's quite advanced tech. There are other different types of things they do out there. I'm trying to find the Nyx network, named after Nyx, the primordial goddess of light. This project allows reactive skin, given operatives cloak-like skin, basically giving them invisibility. The tech never quite worked right with clothes. It would only work with the skin. So you wanted to do a COVID mission, you'd have to not have clothes on, which kind of defeats the purpose of having armor. However, it works brilliantly for tanks, allowing people to basically make invisible tanks. Just all sorts of cool nanotech like that, and integrated with cyberware. So the Dr. Evelyn Sinclair, she is a amazing scientist. She has developed this piece of technology, which is called the let me see, I've written it right here, blah, blah, blah. Hey. My mind has just drawn a complete blank, and I know I'm staring right at this particular thing.
The Icarus Initiative?
Yeah.
Not the Icarus.
Prometheus
Hades
Protocol?
Nexus.
Hades
Nexus. So this doctor has a thing for Greek tragedies. Okay, she names all her projects Greek tragedies, and she tries to keep everything under the same tragedy. So you see something about one of the heroes like Hercules, then you might see something about Odyssey, you might see something about Titans, something like that. Everything's tied in together with her. She's very much like that, loves her tragedies. She's called this Hades Nexus.
Cool.
So this particular piece of technology, it allows for soldiers to communicate telepathically in combat. But not only that, it builds a neural network during combat, which gives soldiers preemptive abilities to know where enemy are on the battlefield, almost like a heads-up display, as well as if a soldier is killed, they will still broadcast everything that body can see, giving the leftover soldiers who are still alive the ability to ambush and get back the body, get back the tech, and take out the enemy. Very advanced tech. So advanced, in fact, it's been hacked multiple times. No one has actually managed to get their hands on it. However, the New Zealand government is getting a little antsy with all the hacks that have gone around and are demanding that all prototypes and everything like that are to be shipped back to some sort of military headquarters where they believe it's going to be more secure. So there is an opportunity to get this technology because they are shipping it from Auckland to Hamilton in a couple of armoured vehicles, 5 to be precise. One of them has the shipments in. The others are all decoys. Nobody knows quite where it is. So you two have been hired to track down which is the correct shipment and take out the shipment, steal the technology. Usual rules of engagement apply. If you get caught, you're on your own. If you get killed, you're on your own.
You dead?
Cool.
And if you don't provide results, well, you're ghosted and then probably going to be turned into a ghost.
All right.
Yeah.
But the payout's good, though. Good money.
The payout is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you live and get the technology. And they choose to keep you alive instead of,
Oh, they might use us next time.
Yeah.
We're doing an awesome job.
So there is a bit of information here about Zenith Corp. There are some personnel files. I have sent them through. Hopefully you guys have done your research and you have that. This game works on 4 stages. Getting the job, which you have now got. You then have the legwork, which is where you guys plan the job. You plan how you're going to do it. So getting the correct information will be part of the legwork and then planning the ambush. Once you do that, then you actually do the job. So then we'll run through you guys planning the ambush. There are other companies or other teams out there trying to find the same information. It's basically a race against time. And then finally the payoff, which is related to a dice roll. And yeah, once again, you get 10 or more, you get a full payout. You 7, 8, 9, you get most of what was offered to you, but probably not. And up to 6, well, you get ghosted.
Yeah.
So yeah, life
You
is
get
cheap. Crime is
ghosted.
expensive. Yes, that's the one.
Exactly.
Cool.
So the first stage, basically, how are you going to get the information, the legwork?
Okay.
Well, is the obvious target Frank Sloppy Malone? Is he the obvious target?
So he may be an obvious target. So for the viewers out there, the dossier on Frank Sloppy Malone, he is an augmented janitor who... Sorry, he is an augmented janitor. He has...
I can read this if you want, mate. Do you want to rest? Rest your voice, mate.
Yeah.
Don't
Yep,
die.
I'm gonna have a drink.
Frank Sloppy Malone, augmented janitor who's purchasing for loose lips and vintage jazz. He has worked for Zenith for as long as anyone can remember and is one of the only employers allowed outside of the management and security that has access to every part of the building. He loves telling wildly embellished stories and seems to know everything anyone says, often joining conversations uninvited. Frank is the first into work and the last to leave. After work, he visits a local jazz club called the Sax Nightclub.
Yes.
So the scheduled trip, the scheduled convoys will be leaving not tomorrow, but the next day. So
Okay,
today,
so we've
I
kinda got 2
believe,
days.
is the 24th of the 6th. Let me just bring up my shipment thing, which I will be handing out. Oh,
Okay.
wow, that is so tiny and small. Yes, it is the 24th today. It won't be going out on the 25th. It will be all of the shipments are leaving on the 26th of the 6th, 2042.
2042. Cool. Okay. Frank's definitely our best bet
He
of
seems
like
like
at
the
least
obvious
getting
one.
information. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got, there's Evelyn Sinclair, there's Harrison Blake, and then there is Marcus Kane.
He also has
But
access to every building as well, every part of the building, which is interesting.
yeah. Or is Marcus Kane? Well, we could talk to Frank Sloppy Malone to try and get ourselves to Marcus Kane, because Marcus Kane is the head of the Auckland branch and working with Zenith Corp and the military on the shipment project.
Yeah, so he is head of Iron Wall Security, the Auckland division. He is heading up this particular project. You will have to find out the particular name for it, but he is heading up the project as the liaison. Well, he's the security team that is shipping it from Zenith Corp to the military.
He's arrogant as well. Could we
Yes, so we could potentially get
use that?
we could potentially get to him to at least get some information about which truck, right? Because that's
Yeah.
ideally what we want to find out.
Well, as an hacker, my immediate thought is if I can get into the building and get onto a terminal, I can probably
Then we
hack
don't
in
need
there.
to talk to him. Okay, cool.
Yeah. If we can get Malone to give us access to it somehow.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'm on board with that.
I don't know how good, because Marcus Kane could be good to get more detail, maybe.
Yeah.
Really, you can't be that good, bro. You must be, how good can you really be?
The other person is Harrison Blake, who is not very computer literate.
Yes.
Yeah, Harrison Blake. Yeah, he wants to work his way up the corporate ladder.
Yeah, sure. He's got his weaknesses. He's got a weakness in his password, so we could potentially also.
So
hit
yes,
that up.
His profile. He was the one who discovered the hacks. He is trying to put a face on of honesty above all else, which is something very rare in this universe. He instantly brought this up with the military, saying, "Hey, people are hacking us. Something needs to be done," and that's what led to the military wanting to move it. A lot of people thought that this was a bad thing, and you should hide the fact that hackers are hacking you, and almost got in. However, the military were pretty impressed with it and have since offered Zenith Corp more jobs, mainly because of their honesty. So it actually worked for him. But when they'd done the audit, they realized that the hacks came from him.
Could we ring off and pretend to be Microsoft and ask them to go to a website? Could you just do that to him?
We could just scam call
just
him.
Scam him, exactly. Just do a social engineering on him. Just ring him and go, "Hi, this is Bob from Microsoft. So I think you've got a problem with your computer. Can you log in and go to his website?"
We'll get information from Frank Sloppy Malone, and then we'll scam call.
I think Harrison could be fun to try and annoy.
I reckon that seems like the best point of call. And then once we know which vehicle to go after, we can then go that direction.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, sounds fun.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
Microsoft Bob, of course. Microsoft Bob.
Yes.
Yes. Wasn't he a paperclip?
Was
that
was Clippy? That was Clippy. Yes. Bring back
we don't
Clippy.
want it to say scam likely though.
So
we're better hackers than that.
So you're going after Sloppy Malone?
Yeah.
maybe we can get Sloppy Malone to get us in the building, and then we make a call from inside the building to Blake, and then it sounds like it's internal IT.
I reckon that's a good way of doing it.
Okay,
let's do that.
Cool. So when and where are you approaching Sloppy? Well, obviously Frank.
I reckon we should try and hit him up at the jazz club the night before.
Night before?
Or if it's still 2 days away, right? We could do it tonight. Then we've got tomorrow to
do-
set things
yeah,
up
yeah,
and
yeah.
figure out which truck to hit, and then we hit up the truck the day after. I
Okay.
think it works.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's very easy to find this particular club. It is one of the best jazz clubs in Auckland. Just down, it's on the corner of K Road and Queen Street, so right up the top of the hill. And they just do jazz and gin all night long.
Cool.
And I would sing all night long, but no, I'm not going to do that today.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Save your voice, mate. Save your voice. Do it tomorrow. Oh, he's dying. He's dying off camera.
I'm not.
It's fine.
Well, I'm
He'll be
dying at an
okay.
average rate of 60 seconds per minute here.
It's what COVID
How long
does.
have we got then? Have we got enough time?
We got 2 hours. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine.
Plenty.
All right, cool. So let's just slip into the club and listen to some jazz, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you got a jazz bed you're going to play when we're in there, or what? What's going on?
No music. Sorry,
There's no music on stream. It's just
Yeah.
us.
it's just
Okay,
us.
just us.
So
Melodic.
keep in mind, just imagine the jazz.
Okay, the smoky jazz room.
Yes.
We've got the voice for it.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Smoky Jazz Bar.
Okay. So you enter into this nice smoky jazz bar. It's not too smoky. Cigarettes by the 40s have hopefully gone out of fashion. However, there is a very strong scent of gin and lime for some reason. I don't know.
Cool.
Do you mix gin and lime? I don't drink
Gin and tonic with lime, yeah.
tonic.
Yeah, gin
Yeah.
tonic.
You do.
Or lemon.
Okay, cool.
Either way is fine.
Either way, you have this over at the bar. You can see there is the stage. You've got a saxophone, a bass guitar, and an electric guitar there, just jamming out. It's nice, smooth jazz. Yeah, you can see old Frank there at the bar, just tapping his fingers next to a glass of gin.
Cool.
I like how gin's your thing. That's awesome. Okay.
I've honestly never tasted it, actually. I have no
Okay.
idea. It just, I think it goes with jazz.
It
doesn't
works with the
Doesn't it?
jazz bar, yes it does.
Yeah.
Before we approach him, can I use my cyber eyes to
Yep.
just see if he's
I
got
see,
like
that's-
any
Yeah, I was about to ask who's got the best
well I've got a
style? Zero? What's that? Is
I
that
should
any-
probably
Lime.
introduce my character, I guess. That would help. I am playing a tech called Nix Ohorere. I did not know that Nix was also used in one of
you're
the
named after the
doctors.
dodgy.
Apparently I am. I didn't know that at the time of making my character, but like
Are you
now
really
I do.
related to the owner of the main
Apparently,
character? You're
yeah.
a daughter or something. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Populist.
But my last name is Ohorere, which is Te Reo for shock.
Yep.
So I wanted to incorporate that in. And I basically am a medic, but a tech medic.
A tech med.
Okay.
A tech medic.
So cyber med.
Yeah, I'm a cyber med basically. So I have cyber eyes and I have a cyber arm
Okay.
as
Nice.
well.
Smart.
Yeah. And I am also I've got the splicer expert as well. So I am an expert in cybernetics and biomodification.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I wanted to use my cyber eyes just to see if I can see anything on him because it has thermographing.
Okay. So there are a few things. This is old school cyber tech that he has. A lot of the modern stuff is embedded under the skin.
Cool.
This seems to be 20s era cyber tech, so at least 20 years old.
Cool.
And a lot of it is outside the skin.
Okay.
It appears as though he has ears augmented.
Okay. Cool.
Nothing around the eyes, but his ears, they are connected to what almost looks like a massive buffer.
Okay.
He also does have some sort of network connection. At the moment,
Okay.
his network connection is off.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
It looks like his buffer is approximately a 12-hour buffer for audio recording.
Cool. Okay.
Can I do anything to make
to
it to block him kind of doing any call out or anything?
being a hacker?
Being a hacker, yeah. Can I do anything in
Well,
the system there?
at
Just
the
subtly?
moment-
Wonder
Just
if we
to-
can just charm him and see.
You definitely can.
I was hoping you. I don't know. So what are these stats? Okay, so his style would be kind of charisma.
Kind of, yeah. I think style is more.
Or
Okay,
cool.
I can read
Yeah.
out the stats. Let me bring up that particular.
Well, I'm not cool.
You're not cool.
I'm
I
plus
haven't-
one cool.
I have a
obviously.
-1 for cool. I have +2 for synth.
Oh, you have no cool. Okay.
I have no
No.
cool. I am not cool.
No, you're uncool almost.
Oh, sorry, my throat is just.
Drink some more water, Paul.
Drink some more water. Okay.
Yeah.
thank you.
Don't die.
Yeah.
We'll
do my
remind
best
you
not
it's
to
cool.
die.
It's all good.
Just don't die. It's messy.
Do I have?
Can I
I'll
find it?
see.
I've got a book here. of
Cool
stuff.
is
Yeah.
Can I find it?
your. Yep, it is called the
Facing.
Sprawl Noon. That is what I'm running from. So cool
Yeah.
Oh,
is
yeah, that's what I'm reading.
you
Okay.
remain calm and focused in stressful situations.
Cool.
Edge is you draw on your street smarts and experience, or give the impression that you're a badass. Meat is your physical talent without the aid of cyberware to overcome a problem. Mind is to think your way out of a problem through logic, instinct, creativity, or any other mental process. Style, to handle a situation with charisma, presence, or nerve. And synth is you to interface seamlessly with technology. Oh,
No dying.
Yeah, so I have the synth side of things.
so you have the synth side of things. Sweet.
Yeah, synth, mind, and style are my.
What's cred then? What's cred?
Credit is how much money you have.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
like your money.
Funny. Okay, cool.
So you
I've
start
got
with
two
5
synth.
credit.
I've got two
Yeah.
synth, one cool, one mind, a -1 meat. So I'm guessing this.
So
yeah,
you pretty much don't want to get into a fist fight.
yeah. We're squishy.
We're sprawl. We're kind of.
We want to do everything in a way that is like background.
talking our way out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you have what is called basic moves.
Yeah.
Some basic moves are like act under pressure, which is using cool.
Yeah.
So this would be an act under pressure.
Yeah.
You,
Cool.
you also have things like assess, which uses your edge, although you might use assess with your synth.
I've got no edge.
Yeah.
I've got 0 edge.
Yeah, I could probably assess with my synth. But I'm also going to pass all that information I've found to you, Lee.
Oh, I'm gonna be called Hazer. Actually.
Hazer?
Please call me
Okay.
Hazer.
To you, Hazer,
Yeah.
I will pass this information on.
Excellent. That was brilliant.
Okay, so
Cool.
I will get you to basically roll for me an
Mhm.
edge roll to assess him, because I want you to, well, I've given you a bit of information, but to get any
Yeah.
more, you're going to have to assess him.
Cool. I will do the assess. What? I lost my
There are
dice.
3 dice on the
Sorry.
floor.
That's
So
good.
Well,
smooth.
I'm trying to
Oh.
roll it in this, and it just decided it wasn't going to roll in it, and then
What is
decided to go all the way out. It's a skull.
That's a skull. Okay, cool.
It is awesome.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. That's okay. So you get one question that
Okay.
I will answer for you. So basically, when you do it, you gain a hold.
Mm-hmm.
One hold gives you one question.
Okay, cool. Can I pass that question on to Hazer?
Yes.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that at all.
That's right.
Because, so we want to ask him a question.
Yeah.
We want to ask you a question about him. yeah?
About him. Yes.
Yeah. This is about him.
So the questions
Actually-
that they have here are: what potential complications do I need to be wary of? What do I
Ah.
notice despite an effort to conceal?
I'm just wondering, does he look like he has his access to the building on him still? How does he access the building?
At the moment, no. You can tell through a standard hack that his current network connection is offline.
Yeah.
So he's not broadcasting. He's not opening up any ports. He's offline.
Oh, but how would he connect? How would he get into the
Um,
building? Is it a key card or is it an optical? Is it Him being near it? Is it
That
physical? Is it?
is actually going to require a much more advanced hack. You can't
Yeah.
quite see
Okay.
how he does it. He is
Okay.
effectively, he's not wearing his janitor uniform, so if he
Yeah.
has keys, it's not on him right now.
Yeah, so we wouldn't really know that he actually we know that he works there, but if we're
Correct.
meeting him for the first time, he wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
I reckon we try and buy him a drink and take a drink over to him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and talk about music.
Mm.
You
I can
still
do my
have one
+1.
hold, but I'll let
My-
you hold the
Right,
hold.
so can I ask how can I avoid trouble with Frank?
Okay, with what you know of Frank, how he's been there forever, how he seems to know everything, people must like him. So to avoid trouble with Frank would be to basically be on his good side.
Okay.
Like I said, he has a penchant for telling tall tales to anyone who will listen. If you walk into the building after roughing him up the day previous or the night previous, everybody's going to know about it. So I would say keep cool and be nice to him.
Yeah, buy him a drink and talk about music.
Yeah, I reckon we just we get in on his good side by mutual
come here often?
interests.
This is really cool. I've been here before.
We saw you across the bar.
you look like a local. Can you recommend a good?
Well, if you're running with that, we can run with that.
Yeah, I reckon we
Okay,
run
let's
with
run
that.
with
Yeah, let's
Sweet.
go.
So to
Cyber
begin
cat.
with, he is completely oblivious to you. He just, like, his eyes are closed. He's tapping the music, all that sort of stuff. You got to ask him a question.
Maybe I could accidentally bump into him and then buy him a drink.
Yep, if you want. Okay, so we do that. He's at the bar tapping away. You walk into him and he sort of knocks his drink. He's, oh, hey.
No.
He looks over to you.
Sorry, dude.
Look, man, I was in my own world.
I know. Sorry,
That's
I appreciate
fine.
it. Let me buy you a drink. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, I appreciate
What are you
that, man.
drinking?
You don't have to. It's
No, no,
things
it's my.
happen.
It's the least I can do.
We know what the music can do.
Yeah. Look, okay. How about a round of 3 gins? Hey? Sweet. I'm in for that.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Sweet. So he 3 to the barkeep who comes with 3 shot glasses, pours some more, squeezes a bit of lemon, lime, whatever the mix is. I don't know. Tonic water, you said? Gin and tonic?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
gin and tonic normally. It's a long.
Gin and
it's a long
tonic
drink.
is fine.
Yeah. It's a long.
Sweet. Puts 3 of those and he's like, these guys, like that bassist, it's just, that riff moves me, man. It just roos me.
Where's he from?
takes a
I
swing.
recognise him. Where's he from? That basis.
He's from sort of a South African sort of offbeat band they're traveling New Zealand at the moment. I don't know. They're from South Africa. They seem to come back all the time to New Zealand. I really hope they just stay here permanently. But yeah, they've been here about a month. They're probably here for another week or so. Then they're heading down south for all of the stuff. Probably head back overseas.
Will you follow them down? Do you travel around and go to the different bar places?
Nah, I stay here. It's great to
Awesome.
see them, and I look forward to them coming back. But I'm not going to follow. I'm
So
too
what
old
stops
for
you traveling? Is it work
that.
or
I'm
something?
just
Is it?
too old. Yeah, work.
You're too old.
I've got mortgages. I've got grandkids. I need to work. You know how it is.
What do you do?
Well, I'm a janitor out at Zenith Corp.
What are they?
That
What's Zenith
must be
called? What's that?
interesting.
Zenith Corp, doesn't do much. I mean, you know, they do all sorts of tech and stuff. They probably build stuff to send people to Mars. It's nothing too big.
Not too big.
Nothing too big.
So
Sounds
do you
like
get
they're
to see the stuff
underpaying
they're
you.
doing?
Oh, they pay me enough. They pay me enough.
So what does a janitor do over there? Is it very dusty, all this stuff?
Dusty? No, this place is spick and span. Man, I spend all my days just tuning into the jazz, walking around, talking, get paid a ton for it. Why would I want to leave?
That sounds like the perfect job.
Oh, it is. Not enough for
I
me
wish
to
I
want
was.
to go shit.
Wish I was
moving,
techie,
man.
could understand it. It sounds interesting.
Oh, what do you guys do? I mean, most people know tech these days, so
I tend to deal with like cyber tech usually, but I'm looking to change careers. I mean, do you think you could get us
interesting.
an interview or a maybe a walk around just so we can get a
Oh.
feel for it?
Walk around. Yeah. Yeah, things are a little hectic at work tomorrow, but
Mm.
I might have someone who could talk to you if you're in for a job interview tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've got our head of business development he's managed to score a couple of new projects. He always comes down. We have a coffee around lunchtime, that sort of stuff. If you want, meet me at lunchtime. There's a little cafeteria on the ground floor in the mezzanine part of the building. Come, I'll introduce you to my mate. He might be able to land you a job.
Sounds great.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's always happy to help young people, especially young people who are into, well, gin and jazz. I mean, that's not something too many young ones are into these days. They're all onto, that weird London trash pop punk, whatever.
I'd never.
Yeah. Okay. You've scored a job interview tomorrow.
Cool. That's our in.
That's
And
your in.
then, Lee, when we're doing the interview, I can stay and you can go to the bathroom and go and hack.
Go and call matey boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you can hack inside the building, you see, and do your
like
do your
it, yeah.
call. Well, it depends on who our interviews with, because we didn't technically ask that, but we can find out.
I mean, you can ask him.
Yeah. Who would the interview be with?
He's like, oh,
Old mate
it
Frank.
probably is a good idea to, do some research. Look up a guy called Harrison.
I figured that was gonna be it. Cool. I'll look him up and see what I can do. I do my research before I do job interviews.
It's always a good idea. Well, hey,
Cool.
always nice meeting young, friendly, jazz-loving patrons like yourself. I'm gonna have another gin, and it's getting a bit late. I might look at heading home after this set is played. You
Yep.
guys enjoy yourself, and I'll catch you up for coffee tomorrow at lunch.
It was like a date.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Oh well, anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Might look into like the security systems and stuff like that in the place. Just do some
Okay.
research and try and work out if there's any. I guess it's going to be pretty high security, but just have a nosy around.
So actually, roll for me a assess.
Okay, I haven't actually got any dice. My dice have gone.
Do you want me to roll the dice for you?
Oh, you roll dice. Yeah, go on, because you rolled 8 last time.
I have the dice here.
You roll dice, yes.
Okay, that
Don't
first
roll on
one's
the
a
floor,
4.
Okay, and a 6.
And a 2.
Okay, let's go with the 4.
Okay.
So add your edge, or if you are hacking, add your hack thing.
Ah,
It's your
okay.
highest
I see.
one.
What would that be then?
What's your edge? 0?
My edge is 0. Yeah, that's
so
what I was
4.
asking, but a 4.
Yeah. Okay. So,
but wouldn't mind? I've got a +1 mind. Wouldn't that work? Problem, logic, instinct, creativity, mental processes.
that will only give you a 5, which is still basically
sad.
Not what we
you're
want
trying
to be.
to sit there, find out information about the hackers that almost succeeded. You are drawing a blank.
Okay.
Yes. This is going to be a freebie one. If you continue down this path of trying to find out information about the hackers, that is going to raise a red flag on some
Yeah.
AI somewhere, and they will.
And that'll get back to them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that will be a freebie there, Lee.
Yeah, I was just thinking whether I'd just do like newspaper reports and stuff, maybe of like work they've been doing.
Newspaper research. So that is Mind, I believe it was, wasn't it?
Research is Mind. Yeah.
Research is
Okay.
Mind. Are you joining in? Because your mind should be a lot higher there.
Yeah, I'll do one. I got that one was a 6, so that was better. And I have 1 + 1 for mine. And that one was a 5. So I got a 6 and a 5.
And you have a +1 there, Lee?
Yeah.
I've got +1.
I have +1. Lee has +1.
Okay, so
We'll get
both of
+1.
them, you'll basically get to ask one question each.
Okay.
No red flags, no ticks on the tickometer of doom.
Okay.
That's good. We're not going to die. That's what
You're not going to die tonight.
Okay, cool. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, so the
So
questions...
I wonder if can I find because they maybe have like released some sort of press release about the new computer systems they put in, the new security systems put in.
Okay.
Could I find something like that?
You do find something like that. Are you aware of the old school Bastion servers that they had for intrawebs and interweb and intrawebs back in like the early 2000s?
No, never heard of them. No.
Basically, network would pass in through everything, and then you'd have separate NICs.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
Oh, you mean like an ISA server? ISA? What do you call it? No, like a proxy server almost, isn't it? Like everything gets what there was.
Kind of like
kind
that.
of,
They've decided to, instead of using AI, like they still use AI to filter out any MAC addresses or IP addresses or anything like that that is not logged into the system. They've actually got a full Bastion system set up. So basically,
like a back-end system, basically.
There is no back-end system.
Okay.
Anything tied to their system has to be certified and tied in. The system is completely encapsulated and it must be tied in via their IT team. They have very encrypted VPNs set up to access said network. However, there is always a guest network that uses separate SSIDs, separate everything. And that is what a lot of people use. They do have some cloud systems there, basically general files for personnel are housed there. However, anything internal, including their Wi-Fi network, their intranet, everything like that, is basically on a very heavily firewalled server that has no front facing, basically. It's internet will go into the building and then splits into 2 NICs, and one solid for internal and one for everything else.
Yep, separate VLANs. Yeah.
Completely separate VLANs, yeah. But it's to the point, it's not a VLAN on a switch. It is something a bit more advanced than that. It's, yeah.
It's more physical.
It's more physical, less digital. It's harder to break in if it is a solid physical unit.
Okay. Can I, for my research, do some research on Hamish, and can I find out like something that he is being caught out with in the past, like spam emails or something that he's like clicked on, or like does he have a dog or that we can use to
Facebook page. His
he
Facebook
has
page,
a Facebook profile page that is, funnily enough, filled up with his pets.
Cool.
Not dogs, not cats. But rabbits.
Rabbits. Cool. Loves rabbits. All right. Okay. Cool.
He is also has a penchant for going on cruises.
Okay.
And often visits naturist beaches. So he is tied in a lot with naturist beaches around Auckland. And he has had quite a few reports of people requesting he stops posting photos of public stuff through the work network.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm thinking that we could use something like that to get him with either a spam email or something. Kind of like how sometimes you can set it up so that there's like a virus or something that then gets you into the network potentially.
Yeah, well, you just send them a website and say, "Hey, log in here to get free rabbit."
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like enter your rabbits into the next rabbit contest.
A rabbit competition.
Rabbits.
Yeah.
Log in
And then he
here.
has to like
Right.
he clicks on the link and instantly, hopefully,
If we make
then
it
that's
look
your
like
link to get into the system.
If we make it look like it's an internal email as well,
Yeah,
like it's an internal
yeah.
competition,
That's what I'm thinking.
so it will just be his log in with your company account to get access to the competition.
That's what I think, right?
That's lovely. I love it.
Because
Yeah,
then that
do
gets
that.
you into the system rather than trying to go around it, and then I can distract him with this interview.
So
Because then
we
that
need to
gets
send
us
that
into
out.
the building.
We need to send that out tomorrow morning. And
Yes,
hopefully he logs
before the
into it. Then we
interview.
get the pass before the interview. Yeah.
Yeah. So ideally, we
Oh.
kind of want it to go out. We can
8
spend the
o'clock,
night
7
getting
o'clock.
it, sorting it, and it needs to go out
Yep.
before we go in for the interview.
I can use AI to build a website. That's no problem. I can
Yeah.
use ChatGPT to build a website.
Excellent.
Cool. Okay.
Amazing.
So that is all
Solid
done.
plan.
Yep.
Like it.
Who are you addressing it from? I mean, there's about, I don't know, 1,800 workers working in the building.
Competitions at Zenith. What are they called?
Zenith Corp.
Zenith Corp.
Zenith Corp. Whatever
Like-
the email, whatever the domain is.
Or it should be like no.
Rabbit stuff,
So it
whatever.
should be like employee, like what's the thing called? Like
Newsletter?
not even newsletter. I reckon like an employee scheme or something, you know?
What benefits?
Like we've set up this new employee
Benefits.
benefit.
It's a employee benefit, yeah.
Enter your rabbits into the competition and see if you can win or something like that.
Some sort of pet.
Do you have the best pet?
parents?
There we go. Yeah, pet parents. Pet parents at
parents.
Zenith Corp. And it's like an employee-led network.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. For well-being
Okay.
or some shit.
Human resources. Someone just said human resources. Thanks, Tangle.
Yeah. It's the Pet Parents Network
Yep, pet parents.
at Zenith
Pet
Corp.
parents at Zenith Corp.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There we go.
Okay. Easy
Register
peasy.
here to join your pet parents or something like that, isn't it? That'd be
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
A competition like register here to join.
But it's only going to go out
The-
to him.
Only going to go to him,
Yeah.
and he logs in with his account, and then
Yeah,
we'll
and when he
access
logs
the stuff.
in, it then gives you access into the back end of the system.
Amazing,
Done.
Nice.
Cool.
sorted.
Okay. So
Okay, I shall chat GDP on his website off for him. A little mailing list for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
get
sending
that
it just to him or
hacker
to a bunch of
montage.
people?
No, just to him.
Just to
No,
him?
to him, but I'll do a quick scan of the employees list and get some and put some other people in there, so it looks like other people
We
already
could,
registered.
yeah. With like, or have their email addresses with one letter different so it looks like they're going to other people.
An
So
I
he
instead of a
believes it?
one, an L
Yeah.
instead of an I and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All staff, but one of the L's is a one.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could also look up his Facebook profile, see how many people from Zenith
True.
Corp like his pet photos.
Yes. That's true, yes. Because
We don't want him talking to people though. We don't want him talking to people saying, "Did you receive that email?"
well,
We have to be a little
yeah,
bit
we
careful.
want him to get it and then be like,
Yeah, not telling
I want
anybody
to
else.
win. Yeah.
Keep it quiet. Yeah, keep this a secret. This is especially for you. You
Yeah.
host this competition.
This is a secret competition.
like a, yeah.
If others know about it, then like less people will put their pets in or something like that, you know?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, awful, that.
Yeah, this is a secret pet network. The fewer
Secret
pets that
pets.
get put into this competition, the higher your chances
chance
are
of
of
winning.
winning. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so you send that, say, an hour before your meeting?
Cool. Yep. That's going to go out an hour before.
Oh
the
no, I was going to
meeting,
send
so-
it earlier than that, in case he's not.
Yeah,
unless
we
he's
kind of
messing
wanted
around.
to go out like first thing.
Yeah, like 8 o'clock, half 7, 8 o'clock, and then
Yeah.
hopefully he's done it for morning break at 10 o'clock, and then we get his details.
Yeah,
hopefully do
and then
stuff.
by the time we're in, we can then start talking to him and then you can go to the bathroom or whatever, and I can.
Yep. Just keep talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't take long to for him to click on the link and sign his pet up. You're inundated with at least 30 photos of very, very
Amazing.
adorable rabbits.
I'll just store them for later.
That's right. For viewing pleasure later. Yeah.
And yeah, nothing much happens. Every say half hour or so, there is another photo pop up with can you replace photo X with this, blah blah blah.
We send back just an automated. We've done this for you.
It's been added. Yep.
Yeah.
It's been added. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a generic chat GPT. It's been added. We've
It's been
updated
added.
this information. Thank you.
And
Thank you for submitting it. Exactly.
yeah,
Cool.
12 o'clock rolls by.
Cool.
Time for a
Interview time.
interview.
Okay.
So, are you dressing fancy for this?
I'm always dressed corporate,
Always fancy.
so I will be in corporate gear.
Sweet. Corpo gear for you.
Yeah.
And you, Lee, are you corpo or?
I don't know, really. I feel like I shouldn't be, just because I'm a dodgy hacker. I'm also not in the interview as well. I'm just along for moral support.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that could be
So,
fine.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you could just be like, you could hang out with Frank, and then I could go to the interview, and then you could just excuse yourself from Frank and go to the bathroom and be like, hey, Frank, where's
Get
the
Frank.
best? Frank, where's the best bathroom? You know?
Yeah, Frank. Yeah. I like it. Get personal
like,
treatment from Frank.
Also, I reckon right before we go, you should bring Frank like an MP3 file of that band's latest unreleased album and be like, hey,
Actually,
so
how
I
much
was.
cred do you
I
have there, Lee?
love it.
I have
much what?
5.
Yep.
3 cred.
3 cred, so 8 all
How
up.
much credit? Yeah.
I would say it will cost maybe 2 cred for you to not just buy a copy of this band,
Yep.
but buy an original vinyl recording.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
actually,
pay.
Vinyls the way
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vinyls the way to
Yeah.
go.
I'd pay the 2 cred for that.
Yep. Sweet.
Because then
Okay.
we've both got
It's
3
just-
each. So
It's
that
just
works.
work expenses. Work expenses.
Yeah, it's fine.
Write it off expenses.
Let's go. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, so turning up to the meeting, yeah, you can see Frank there. You walk into the building. It's got this massive mezzanine floor. You got security in front of the elevators. Pretty much blank wall, and it looks like it's weird. My computer's glitching. It looks like
It's not Paul. It's just face, mate. It's the COVID.
It's
no, my screens are sliding up and down, and I'm not touching the mouse. Like I said, my mouse died, bounced into the top corner, and then all my screens started jittering around. So I replaced it.
It's just adding the cyberpunk feel to it. It's fine.
It is. Yeah, I've been hacked.
Someone
I should stop
hacked
hacking you now. Sorry, I'll stop it.
Oh, it was you, was it, Lee?
Whoops.
Not to worry.
Cool. So we're in the mezzanine with Frank.
Yep, you're in the mezzanine floor. There is like a little coffee club there. It's almost like a one of those barista things you get at the side of the road.
Oh yeah. Cool.
But it has been brought into the building, and there's a nice bunch of chairs around there. He's standing up there. You can see he is dressed in the janitor's type uniform. And one of the first things you notice are the cybernetics on the back of his head and the top of
So
his
he's
head.
got them on.
They are switched on this time.
Cool. Cool.
So you're going off to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi to Frank.
Yep.
I'll see you in the daytime.
Oh, sorry. He is having a cup of coffee, and he's like, I'm glad you guys made it. I honestly didn't think so. I mean, I'm willing to offer anyone a job. I'm willing to give people an opportunity to work here, and most people don't walk in. I never see them again. So it's actually good to see you guys. That's a dog.
Your dog's excited too.
He's like, give it about 2-3 minutes. What is the guy's name? I've just drawn a complete blank.
Harrison.
Harrison, yes. It's written right there in front of me, but I can't even see it. Handout, Harrison. this COVID brain is really weird. It's like things just, you're staring at a word and then it's not there. And you're wondering, where's the word? But yeah, he's like, Harrison, 5 minutes away. You know, just sit down, have a coffee. Yeah, how you guys like last night? What did you think of the band?
It was awesome. Honestly, I might go and follow them around a bit, actually. I'm a driver, so I might do some driving to go and follow them around the country. It sounds real fun.
It's like, man, I envy you young whippersnappers able to just pick up and go, but I'm tied here and really I don't have much of a need to head south. Auckland's my life, so I'm happy here. So yeah, a few minutes go by. Are you giving him his gift?
I was gonna actually go for a walk and take him for a walk and hand it to him.
Yeah. So when I go on the interview, I reckon
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
when to give it to him and be like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I got this.
Yep.
Because then you
I
can
had
sort
this in
of
my collection. It'll be like, I had this in my collection. Thought you'd appreciate
then you
it more
can
than me.
ease him into that. Show me the best bathroom in the building.
Sorry, I'm like. Okay, I'm going to have to go off memory, which is probably the worst thing. If I could show you my screen, you can see it literally bouncing up and down.
Oh.
And here are my hands. I'm not touching anything.
Weird.
That is so weird. I'll try. Okay, no mouse. Mouse. Maybe it wasn't my mouse dying. Maybe it's the USB
something
on
else.
my keyboard.
Could be.
Because I've lost scroll wheel on my mouse.
Huh.
This stream is... It's going to be one for the memory books, everybody, because I've lost control of my mouse, so...
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, Harrison comes down, and he is, he's scrolling through his thing, and you see him push send on his cell phone, and a matter of seconds later, you hear another beep come through, and it is another rabbit picture.
Amazing. Perfect. I love this. I'm gonna greet Harrison and shake his hand.
Cool. He's like, oh, hey, and he's like doing this.
I need to do a picture of my rabbit.
Frank gives him a bit of a clip around the ears. It's a playful one. He's like, dude, you have someone here to interview. He's like, oh, sorry.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going? Your name is?
Nix.
Nix. Nix, that's interesting. That's Greek mythology, is it?
Yes, I believe so.
I've got a worker here who would actually love to chat with you. Not too many people have Greek names these days, so she's fascinated. I don't understand why she wants to go Greek, but she wants to go Greek, so
likes the names. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just in the
cyber bionics.
Yeah. I've been trained as a cyber medic, so I'm interested in sort of.
I'm gonna look at Frank and say, hey, should we get out of this? This is really boring.
Yeah.
Frank
go for a walk.
Agrees.
Cool.
Yep, I do want you to roll an assess there, Mr. Lee.
Okay, I've got an online.
Does not have a bad.
Yeah, so use an online dice. Go for it.
Oh,
2 dice, yeah.
2d6.
Cool.
2d6. Okay.
Yeah, 2d6.
A 4 and a 6.
Wow, 10.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Something you notice about, like, I'll give you the direct thing I was going to give you, but then you can ask a few more little questions. Frank seems to fiddle with his bionics just behind his ear a bit while he's locked on to Harrison. And then as he walks away with you, he seems to be specifically avoiding places that'll take him out of line of sight from the conversation.
Huh.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll try and distract him by hey, I've had this. I got this given this to me, and I feel like you appreciate more than me. And I'll hand him the vinyl.
He, like, this is the first time he's sort of not looking. He looks down at it. He's like, wow. Hey, man, that is... I hope you're not trying to get brownie points for Nix there, but if you are, this is the way to do it. This is so the way to do it. Yeah, wow. I'm actually really impressed. Nobody's given me something like this. Just yeah.
Well, I've had it at home for ages. I don't feel like I appreciate it like you do. After watching you last night.
Oh wow, thanks, man. This is
That's all right.
really really thoughtful of you. Yeah. You know, when I met you guys, I mean, most people when they knock into you in a bar, they just bear and walk off. You offered to buy me a drink, replace what was knocked, all that sort of stuff. I mean, accidents happen, and yet you stood up and done it. That's something that doesn't happen these days. So yeah, thank you.
That's all right, mate. Where is the nearest posh toilets, though? I really need to go
Uh,
and visit.
He's like, well, we have the ground floor toilets. Yep. I'm gonna for this sort of special prize, I'm gonna take you to the second floor toilets. Well, I'm not gonna
Ooh.
take you. I'm gonna stay down here. He goes over to
Because he's going to watch.
Yep, he goes over to a set of doors, not the main doors behind security, but a side set. He then puts up his hand to the door, waves it along. You can't see it on camera, but he sort of waves his hand and some sort of biometrics that, like the inside of his palm lights up. And a door comes up. He said, right, I've told this lift to take you straight. Think of it as a turbo lift from Star Trek. It'll take you straight to the second level toilets. It is a bit of a timed thing. It's basically will give you 10 minutes and then it might alert security. So do what you
Okay,
have,
cool.
enjoy it. They are the poshest bogs ever.
Wow, that's exciting. I will go quick smart into this lift.
Use the posh toilets.
Use the posh toilets.
Use the posh toilets. Well, while we are in the posh toilets, it is 10 o'clock on the dot, or at least 1 minute past 10. How about we take a 5-minute break so we can grab some water? I managed to drink, this is almost a litre bottle, and I've drunk the whole lot already.
Yeah, you need some more water.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 5-minute break. Actually make it a 3-minute break. 5 past 10.
5 past 10?
If we come back at 5 past 10, everybody happy with that?
Yep.
It's enough
Sounds good
time
to
to
me.
heat a cup of coffee there, Lee, or tea.
I was just thinking that actually. I need coffee, so that's actually a good idea.
Cool.
Sweet. Excellent. So, how are you enjoying the toilet there, Lee?
I have not gone to the toilet.
You've not
You're
gone to
going
the
up
toilet.
to the toilet.
Going up to the
Towards the
toilet.
toilet. I'm trying to find
As
terminal
it's
to
going up, it's
stick
playing
into.
some nice, sweet, smooth jazz music going up, and yep, you get there. Now, this toilet is posh. The first thing you notice is it doesn't smell like a men's urinal like the other toilets usually do. Yeah.
There's no one in there, is there? Trying to wash your hands.
There is nobody in there, no.
Okay, cool. That'd be awkward.
Yeah. No, this is a single thing. It's not a multi-booth toilet. It's a proper single one with a decent sized lock on it. Just what you'd want.
Is there any terminals anywhere I can plug into? Is there anything?
There are no terminals.
Because I've got a natural interface with data storage. I can jack into stuff.
Okay. No, I don't expect people would be wanting to use,
What? Sit on the loo?
sit on the loo, read a book. I used to write music on the loo. I've got an awesome video at uni of me writing music on the loo. Done a whole
I don't
music
know if I
video
want
on
to
it.
see that. Okay.
It's very amusing. No, there is nothing for you to jack into. You can power up your laptop.
Okay, just so I can get on the network.
Yeah. So first thing you notice is the guest SSID. You notice there is no Corpro ID.
My question is, with that stuff that we did to get you into the network with him and the email, would that potentially have helped us now to try and get into the back end?
That will actually let you access his machine.
Okay, but at his computer.
At his computer. So he has his laptop there. You do notice, however, he is talking to you directly.
Yes.
So basically, I want you to roll a smooth.
Okay.
Roll. Is it smooth?
Is it cool or
cool? Yes, it is cool.
Cool. Okay.
I'm just trying to style. Actually, it was style.
Style?
I'm trying to get there. Literally, this PDF is
All
doink, doink,
good.
doink, doink, fast
Yeah.
talk style.
Style? Okay, so that will be a 9 on the dice and style is 1, so 10.
10. Okay, that is actually really good. If I can get back to the fast talk style, 10. NPCs do what you want.
Yes.
So,
I say.
to do what you want, may I make the safe assumption that you want him to continue to talk to you about a job and not look at his PC?
Yes.
Okay.
Look over
In
there.
that case, in that case, he
Can
has
I
his
can
Yes.
I have like if he has spotted his phone and like looked at his phone at any point, can I be like, "Oh, wait, sorry, was that a rabbit?"
Yes, and that is going to take so much of the interview.
This is
He
fun.
instantly loads up his phone. He goes
Like,
to
let's
his photos,
rabbits.
his rabbits, and
Man.
he's like, "Here are these ones," and he shows you. He has them all named.
Well, that's going to distract him from his computer.
For hours. Hours.
That's
and
cool.
hours
I'm
and
good.
hours.
Let's do this. I'm going to chat to him about rabbits.
Okay, so Lee, you have pretty much access to his computer right now.
Okay, let's do this. Yep.
Okay, so as you sign in onto his computer, you notice there is a corpo network there. However, it is a hidden one, and it's not one that you can just sign into. It doesn't have any passwords or anything.
It's only allowed certain devices on there.
Correct. So there are a few things. He has folders open, and inside the folders, let me open up, because I have written all this down. I've done a lot of work. I'm just hoping,
awesome.
like, how that it's
That your
The
mouse
computer
works.
plays.
and
Yeah.
my mouse works. As long as I'm not on the application, it doesn't bounce up and down.
Oh,
So
good. Oh, good.
yeah, and I'm just not sure what it is. It's too
I really
nice
should
that I'm
stop
doing
hacking
it,
you.
so-
Maybe I should stop hacking
You
you.
really, please do, please.
We're just being realistic, okay? We
That's fine,
wanted
just
to give
taking
you the
part.
real hacker feels.
Fair enough. Okay, so he is inside their cloud network, not SharePoint. It's their own personal cloud network.
Cool.
He has open in his thing a folder that has gone to projects, and then inside projects there's Hades Nexus, and he is in a subfolder inside that called sub projects.
So truck number 2, does it say? Or something on it?
Nope, sub projects. Inside there are
Yeah.
2 sub projects.
You need to look at both of them.
And projects Charon.
Ooh.
Oh, so Nix and Char. Brilliant.
Nix and Sharon. Karen.
Karen.
It's Karen.
Karen.
Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Karen.
it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say Karen is
not
the one
Nix,
to look at.
Styx, as in the
Okay,
river
let's look at
Styx.
Styx,
Karen.
yeah. So Styx is the river Styx is like gonna be the route between Auckland and Hamilton. And Karen will be the
actual-
trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Let's look
Okay.
at Karen.
So Karen is in fact all of the trucks. However, yes, Karen is the trucks. So let me bring up this thing. Now, you guys, do you still have access to the live stream chat? Because I'm putting the handout in there. Yep. Okay, so there is a handout in there called securitycompany.pdf.
I got you.
Cool. Opening.
Yep. So security company, that there basically has all of the shipment names.
One question. Is this editable, this document?
This document is not editable. It's a PDF.
No, it's just a PDF.
No, we mean for them when it's on his device. Like, can I?
Oh,
make
as in
it
you
so
want to edit?
other-
Yeah. Okay.
So other people go, oh, look, it's this truck. It's okay because we're
Can he edit the document on his computer to say
mess
something
everyone
different?
else.
Yeah, I think that's actually
Okay,
genius.
Yes, it is in fact editable. So you do notice that there are 5 projects there, or 5 shipments. This particular one has been signed off by one Mr. Let me get the name, the security guy's name. Marcus, I believe his name is. Yes, Marcus Kane.
Okay, cool.
So this is signed off Marcus Kane. You find their shipment is Achilles Gambit, the Preem's Mirage, Trojan's Veil, Odyssey's Ruse, and Helen's Mirage. So those are the 4 projects that are the 4 different shipments. You do, however, see one shipment that is labeled R, and I will give you the exact thing. There's nothing else written there other than R005.
Where do you see that? I don't see that on this PDF.
It's not on that
It's
PDF.
not separate.
This is a separate thing that is.
That where it goes R.
Yes, R005. You cannot
Okay.
read anything else about R005.
So like it won't even open.
No. Well, it does open. This is the thing.
There's no
Looking
information.
at this particular screen, Lee,
Okay.
you have 240 seconds left before access is required. And when
Okay,
you
so
try and
we're
click
saying
on R005,
yes.
it says please request access from your administrator.
Okay, so these different routes here. There's E.
So I've kept it
E.
simple. E is the eastern route. EE
Okay.
is the east route. So if you can
Okay.
imagine Auckland, Hamilton. So yep, that's the thing. So
Yeah. Okay.
East is the one that follows the waterfront around down that way. East goes through the suburbs. South, or I've just called it. I forgot to
No.
name that. Yeah,
You've
they're
called them
all-
Yeah.
E, and E.
Which is fine. It's no, yes, it makes sense.
the 5-1. So west, east, central, east.
So my question is, if these are the 5 trucks, but there's also Project R,
Yes.
is that on like a 6th truck? And that's not part of these 5 trucks?
Well, have a look at the names of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we've got Ruse, we've got Mirage, we've
Yeah.
got Ruse, and we've got Mirage again, and then we've got Trojan Veil, so they're fake. But does that mean Achilles Gambit would be the one that's the one to follow?
What is your knowledge on Greek mythology?
I know Achilles and his heel,
Yep.
so that was his weakness.
Yeah.
And what stories does that come from?
Trojan, it's the what was it? Not Hercules, is it Hercules? It's what's the name of that woman? It was a
I was
movie.
going to say
and everything.
Herodran Wars, but we've been playing too much Diablo, and that's
Yeah.
not it.
I'm just saying that. I wonder if it's
Isn't it Troy? It's Troy, isn't it?
yeah, which
It's the Battle of Troy, isn't it?
is more Roman than
No,
well,
Troy
like
was
Troy's Greek myth.
Greek. That's was all over a woman. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Typically.
Well, I think we can count out params.
It's not going to be Helen's Mirage, Odyssey's Ruse,
Well,
Prism's Mirage, or Trojan's Veil because they all sound fake. But why would it count?
params?
the
And
source
Alex
code
Morgan,
doesn't
isn't
give
it?
you the times. You will have to look up the times of the shipment.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I take a copy of this information?
You can take a copy.
Okay.
You could
Well,
copy it onto
actually,
your thing.
Just copy it
It's-
all. Yeah. I'll copy it all
Make
into my
for me a tech roll. You are a hacker, correct? Yep. So,
Yeah.
6, a 1 and a 5.
okay, plus your, is it synth or?
Sims 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are able to, 6, that puts you to 8. So that there, you are able to copy it over, but it does log a thing with the system. You can quite clearly see file copied to unknown device, system log, or error logged with admin,
Audit of some sort.
and then it's basically the countdown, which is now probably at about 200 seconds going
You
down.
probably want to go.
It stops.
I'm gonna get out of here. That's why I just
You want to unhook and
Yep, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Although
So-
I'd love to change the data, just mess with the
Yeah.
data, a bit, but just
you
change the
will have
routes.
to basically try and log back. Like you can still
Yeah.
have access to his machine. It's just cut you out of that particular folder.
Okay.
So it's effectively exited out of the windows that had the projects folder in there. You can still see the file structure. You now see HR, admin, projects, clients.
Okay. I don't know if I could do much really, other than rename projects or something like rabbits, maybe, and get out of there.
Either that or you swap the routes around. So the ones that are track
what I'd
E,
love to
you
do.
change to EE,
Yeah,
and the
that's right.
tracks
Just
that are
switch them all
EE,
back
you
to front.
change to E. Just swap them all out.
That's what I want to do, yeah. But can I still get access to that file?
Try it.
Okay. Well, let's
You'll
try
just
it.
have to try it again, yeah.
You open it up, you can access the projects folder. You can not access research, development, or applications, which are folders within the Hades Nexus file. But you can still access the sub-projects.
Okay, cool. So I'll go back to, was it
Yeah.
Karen?
The subbed.
So
Yeah.
I want you to roll for me another 2d6 and add your synth to it to
God,
do
here
another
we go.
hack.
6 again.
Actually, a 6 again.
If I
Okay,
wanted
well,
to,
add in your 2. We'll give you...
that's an 8.
Yep, that gives you an 8. So you are able to access it, and it says it basically brings it back to the 200 seconds. However, it does pop up that it is logging. Access request has been logged. So,
Okay.
and
All right,
these
well,
both
I'll make
of these
the
have
change and then
ticks on the tickometer. The
I will
tick of
Yeah.
doom.
I'll make the change and get out of there, I think.
Okay. So you rewrite the things to the different...
You're just swapping them out.
Just north, south, east, west. Basically switch each of those around.
So
Each of the
basically where it
complex-
says mission route, track EE, just imagine that
Dub,
is
dub.
like a Google Maps document that gives the route. So you're just literally changing the route.
Yes.
On there, it has nothing about the times on which the shipments are happening. How are you going to find that information?
Do we know the driver? The Alex Morgan guy at the top.
The Alex Morgan. No, you don't know that particular pilot. He does not work for Zenith Corp. He will work for Iron Wall Securities. Iron Wall
Yeah,
Security.
they all work for the security company. Yeah.
I need to get out of there, really, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Maybe we can suss out the times at another point. Because I've grabbed a bunch of data. Maybe we can go through the data and see if there's anything in there.
Okay.
That's probably all we can really do.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, there is more.
And I'm looking at this from a different point of view.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
I'm concerned about the time limit, though, and getting stuck up there.
Well, I mean, you've only been at it for about a minute.
Okay, so you could continue to do more. It's just
Okay.
with a
You only
IT
have
are
two-
going to log it.
So
Yeah.
let's look at the routes then, because the routes will have the times on them, will they?
Yeah, so there's
Routes
the other
don't have-
file in
routes
there.
have the times. There is no other file in there.
In
Routes
the sticks.
no.
In the
folder.
sticks folder.
Okay.
No. Oh, in the
Okay.
sticks folder.
Yeah,
sorry.
in the other folder.
Okay. So the sticks folder basically has very similar information, but it's got a lot of correspondence with Marcus about that. One thing that roll for me research. I want you to research or assess.
Is that another 2d6?
Everything is 2d6 in this system.
Yeah. Okay. 5. It's getting worse.
Your rolls are terrible there.
Yeah, they're not good. I blame the computer.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't get anything out of having a look at the information. There are a lot of header files there. Basically, they've got PDFs of all of the emails, lots of correspondence.
Can I
They
grab the
do-
data? Can I just grab the data though?
You can. That will log another thing of copying the data over.
I'm feeling
So,
like he will get blamed because he's a bit of an idiot.
okay.
That's what
You
I'm thinking.
do that. It logs
Yeah,
it.
because it
doesn't-
kind of hopefully would look like it's his.
Yep.
Especially if I
it
leak that
logs it
rabbits
again.
thing.
That is a third little tick.
Yeah.
3 more to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I feel like we've done enough damage. Maybe I should get out of here then. Now the game's master is laughing at me. What do you call it? Master of Ceremony is laughing at me. I think I should get out of here.
Yes. Okay. So, yep. There you get out. This has only been about 2-3 minutes at the most, plus a minute up, a minute down, listening to the smooth jazz. By the time you get there, he has barely shown you a fraction of his rabbits.
Okay.
Do you want to continue with this interview? I mean, you may even get a job out of it. A legit job.
I think I will try to.
Yep.
Even if I just get like a connection with him.
Well, roll for
Really?
me some style.
Okay, cool. Let's go here. Whoa. Helps if my
this-
dice doesn't roll outside of the.
It
Come on, stay in the
definitely
skull. Stay in the skull.
There a 9.
9. Okay, so he's I mean, you build up a good rapport with him.
Talking about rabbits. He's
talking
loving
about
it.
rabbits. He has no idea if you're right for the job at all. He sort of, you see Frankie come over and have a chat to you, and well, you know, sort of tap on his thing and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, old what is his name? Your
It's
interviewer,
Harrison.
Harrison. Man, this mind fog is killing me.
That's-
Harrison sort of looks and he's like, look, great chatting with you. Send me your CV. I'll give you my email.
Cool.
Yep, send me the CV. And yeah, I will put that through to Evelyn. She will really dig your name. She
Cool.
absolutely is addicted. Like, I'll let you into a bit of a secret. She takes over a project, she names it with something Greek, and then any sub-project she
Huh.
will name with the same sort of Greek thing after that. It's really weird how she does it. Everything ties together, and she
Yeah.
puts all these stupid little loops and stuff to throw people, all these inside jokes in. Everybody giggles.
Okay.
That is so cool, and none of us have any freaking idea what she's talking about.
Yep.
It's amazing in her mind, but she will just get a kick out of your name.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I'll send through my CV.
Excellent. Oh, well, look, I've got some work to do. We've got a bit of a busy day tomorrow. So, yeah, send it through and I'll get back to you
Cool.
within a few days.
Cool. No problem.
Cool. Okay,
Easy.
so that is that done. Did you want to have a look at the stuff you have basically copied over?
Copied over? Yeah, I reckon we do need to. Yeah.
I need someone to do a research roll.
Cool. I can do the research.
Is this Achilles Gambit? Is this a chess move? This Achilles Gambit.
I have heard it as a chess move, but no, it's not related to a chess move.
No, so because it's Hades, so we're going to want to know one of these is going to be linked to Hades.
Oh, is it
Okay.
Hades?
Yeah, because it's the Hades is what we're looking for, right?
The underworld.
Yeah.
Achilles aspect has never become a favorite mark. This is Hades the game. Oh, interesting.
Kind
It's
of.
got nothing
If
to do
you,
with Hades
it's
the
got
game.
nothing to do with Hades the game, but if you,
No, I know,
it's
it's
more
just
Greek
on its
myth
popular
than
list.
anything. But
Yeah, I put in Hades after it, but it didn't come up.
yes. So,
Okay, so
I'm just
could
going
you
to have a
get
think about that.
research?
I'll do some research. See if I actually roll something higher than a. No, I'm
I
on 4. I'm rubbish at this game. My rolling
Does
is rubbish.
research? Do I add anything with research or just straight?
I believe if it will let me have a thing of it, Okay, so I've got declare content, produce equipment, reveal knowledge, help, go under the knife,
It'd be
gather,
reveal
get the
knowledge,
job.
wouldn't it?
No, it's
Would it be mind, maybe?
yes, I believe it is mind.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 7, so then it would be an 8.
Okay, cool.
So mind is to
Research
think your way out of a
mind.
problem with logic and instinct and creativity. That's what mind is. So
There
it's
is
thinking.
one here, a play called Research Mind.
Okay.
So I will read it out for you.
Yeah.
Just let me lock into that. Research Mind. When you investigate a person, place, object, or service using library, dossier, or database, or a combination of them, this would be the database.
Cool.
Ask a question from the list below and roll mind. So, where would I find how secure is, who or what is related to, who owned or employed blank, who or what
Okay.
is blank most valuable to, or what is the relationship between blank and blank. On a 7, 8, 9, you get one question. On a 10 plus, you get one question. You get your question and a follow-up question.
Okay. So I get one question
Yes.
then. And then are you going to roll as well, Lee, to try and see if you can get a question?
This online roll is rubbish. It keeps running really rubbish every time.
Well, that was a 4 and a 6. Do you want that roll?
Yeah, take that because
Yeah,
I
okay,
can't.
take
I've given
that.
up.
Yeah,
It
you
was
can
nothing
have
but
that. It's a 4 and a
Yeah,
6. You can have
let's
that.
take that.
Okay. Cool.
Wow.
Well,
By
I
the way,
got an 8, so that would make it because you got a +1 for mind.
yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so that's 11.
Okay,
11. We'll
with
take that.
11, I will let you something piques your mind. It is the shipping manifests for
Cool.
the next 5 days. So that is back in the chat. There is a thing called shipping.pdf.
Cool. Okay, I want to ask my question about the security company one.
Yes.
If Lee, you want to ask the question about the shipping manifest, that's probably the best way to do it, I reckon.
Yes, I'm just looking at
Because you
now,
get
'cause
2 questions and I get 1. So I'll ask about the security company. And I want to ask which one is related to the Hades.
Okay, there is a project Char on. However, it is not under.
It's not listed
B.
in those 5.
It
Okay.
is listed under shipments. It is not
It
listed
is.
under a project shipment.
It's under
Ooh.
005, whatever
And
that
it is
ID is.
R005.
That's our
Right,
one that we
005.
want. Hey.
Hey,
Cool.
it's like a
So
fonts.
that's yeah, basically.
What we are seeing, you see 5 under project sticks,
Cool.
which is Project Achilles Gambit, Project Helen's Mirage, Project Odyssey's Ruse, Project Prim's Mirage, Project Trojan Wall. All are
And then-
scheduled for the 26th of the 6th, which is tomorrow.
And then so then our project Charon is not till the 27th. So that's the one we want.
And that is listed
recycling.
not as a shipment, but a recycling.
Yeah.
E-waste recycling.
Yeah.
It does, yeah, right. Yeah.
So it's been listed as being separate, but it's not. That's our shipment.
Confidential data media, HDDs and SSDs. Hard disk
Yeah,
drives and
so that's the one that we
stuff
want to
like
get. So how do we get that one before it even gets shipped?
So with this, I didn't put times or stuff, but basically this is an e-waste shipment. It should have the carrier, which I have not put the carrier down.
That's okay.
But this is not being shipped via Iron Wall Security.
Interesting.
This has been shipped by a generic recycling outlet.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. I reckon we try and get into there.
It's also being stored in
Off-site?
general, same site, but general recycling warehouse out the back.
Okay, let's hack the warehouse at the back and go and steal it from there. Now that we know where it is.
So are you going to be doing that the night?
I reckon the night before.
The night. So
or tonight, actually. Tonight,
It's just
probably.
getting what day is it? 25th, isn't it? No.
You are currently on the 25th. Yes.
So I reckon we just do it tonight. before they even go out,
Mhm.
because otherwise people are going to know that they weren't in the 5 trucks.
How will people know? Nobody has access to this information.
Well, the hackers, the other hackers
Yeah, but
that
there's
are
other
trying to
people
go
trying to
after
get
the
in, isn't there?
trucks is what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows roughly about the trucks.
Everybody should know about the trucks, yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So if we go in tonight and go and grab it from the recycling before the trucks go out, then we've got it before even the other people who are trying to get the trucks know.
I will let you do that, but the trucks are going out the next day, which means there will be heightened security for the night in case someone wants to hit them.
True.
Yeah.
Because
So
everyone
maybe
expects
we
them to
do it.
overnight
Okay, so maybe we do it
on the
the
26th
next
night.
night. Yeah, okay. After the trucks have gone out, then I guess. Do we think that when the trucks have gone?
Well, okay, trucks, it does have times down there. You can basically get the times out of it. They are all leaving at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So
I reckon we go in just after that, rather than doing it at nighttime. Yeah.
Well, all the security will follow the trucks, won't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? So we do it while the trucks are going, and then that way the security is focused in on the trucks and not the recycling.
Yeah, no one cares.
Because they're going to want to make people believe that the trucks are the things that need to be protected, and not.
We turn up in a white van in overalls and just pretend to be recycling people.
Yeah, and we're just a day earlier.
Yeah. I mean,
just go, oh, sorry.
Car.
Yeah.
We've probably got enough information from his data to give us the 10 documents we could probably get. So, oh no, it's definitely it's on our.
I reckon that's what we do.
It's on our pick list, so we can just go and grab it. And
let's do that.
In that case, that will require a fast talk.
Cool.
I will give you a +1 bonus because you have all the paperwork.
Okay.
So you drive up. We played through. You guys drive up after the shipment. You drive up around the same time. You can see 3 o'clock, 5 cars or 5 big armored vehicles come out. They are massive in size and they look like they have a massive auto cannon on top. They drive out. There are a fleet of smaller black armored vehicles driving behind them.
Cool.
They split off. They're right up the top of K Road looking down onto the Sky City Tower.
Yep.
So these guys all drive off. Within about 5 minutes, you can hear a massive explosion. Somebody has tried to hit the convoy already.
Cool.
And
so we're gonna use that opportunity to go in.
Okay. Make for me a fast talk roll.
Cool.
Or you can play hardball if you want.
I'm gonna use fast talk. You said there was a +1 as well, yeah?
There is a +1.
Well, I got a 9 on the dice. And I have a +1, so I'm going to take the 2. So that'll be an 11.
That is an 11, yes.
Yes. You keep rolling. You are the roller.
Yeah, I'll roll for you now.
You roll.
Yeah, please do.
I might not roll as good for you.
No, you have to. No, you have to. Like, you have no choice.
You can't be any better than Lee Coombs or 3.
No pressures. Oh my God. 1 and a 1, yeah?
Okay.
No, not quite that bad. I got a 5 and a 2. So
7.
9?
+1?
+1. Do you have a 1 for styling, yeah?
He doesn't have to. Only one of you has to. One of you is driving, one of you is rolling.
That's fine.
I'll drive.
For your drive, you would have got a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then whatever the drive is, I don't know what the
drive, I believe, is under cool. Because you have to be
I got a +1. Cool. I'm +1.
You got a +1, so that'll be 8.
Yeah.
8.
Okay, cool.
So you drive up there in this van that looks very similar to a standard recycling vehicle. Show him your credentials.
And our paperwork is going to say the 26th, not the 27th. So we've been given the wrong date on the paperwork. We've just...
Yep, there's a guy in the security. He is looking over it. He calls it in. He hears an explosion, and you can see the smile on his face as he's sniggering. He's like, stupid idiots, they're in for it now. And he calls up, and he's like, we're here for recycling. What particular ones are you guys going for? What orders are you picking up today?
We need to we'll do a couple because we don't want to do just one.
True, yeah.
There is there's also there's the e-waste 30 years laptops heading
Yep.
to
We'll just grab
Christchurch.
what we should do is have anything for that for the 27th that says
Yeah,
recycling.
so everything.
So we'll go
For the
toner,
26th. Everything that's recycling for the 26th. We'll take all of those.
plus the one for the next day as well.
Yeah.
Plus the
So we'll do
complimentary day.
both days, 26th and 27th.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Just grab all the recycling. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. He sort of types. He's like, seems to be some order you're picking up, some for today, some for tomorrow.
We're here now. We just wanted to make
we're just saving time and money.
efficient.
It's like,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, look, I'll get the forklift out the back, just back up to the loading ramp. You do that, forklift loads everything on. Your stock are chocked with old laptops. I believe for some of the recycling stuff, you've got massive amounts of laptops. You have, I'm looking for
there's laptops, toner cartridges.
servers. You got 20 used servers there.
Yeah, 50 monitors. We've got a big truck. It's fine.
Yeah,
we've got a big white truck.
Parts.
Yeah, he's like, I hope you guys know what you're doing with it. He sort of ushers you out. The security barrier goes up, and you guys drive off.
Cool. Go to our secret lair.
Secret lairs. I like secret lairs.
Batman.
It's all hackery and like there's cables everywhere. We're really bad at cable management.
Oh yeah, every hacker is. I mean, don't look behind my laptop.
You should see the pile of cables beside me. Yeah,
it's horrendous.
Cool.
But last thing is getting paid for the job. So
yeah, can we do a quick looky-loo at this software before we try and sell it to make sure that there's like no like.
Maybe
not
take a copy
really.
Of it.
They are basically you've got this weird prototype. It almost looks like a one of those spheres that have light stuff.
Oh, yep, cool. Okay.
Lightning spheres. I can't remember what they are.
Yeah,
makes your hair stand up.
So we probably want to use like VPNs and do the real like, secure. Hey, dark web, we've got this shit.
Yep. Okay, so that there is getting paid. This is to get paid. When you go to meet to let me scroll up a little and hope. No, I'm pushing the up button. It's scrolling down.
Come on, you've got this computer.
Where do we? So where is it in the book? Because I can go down to read it.
It is on page at the end, say page 47.
Oh, it's on the
47. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Give me a second.
I have it. There we go. Getting paid.
Got it. Yeah.
When you go to meet to get paid by your employee, roll and add the number of unfilled segments in the legwork clock. So the legwork clock, you filled up 3 segments with
3 segments.
There are 6 segments.
Oh, because I was mucking around copying data.
Around, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many segments do we have then? So 3? Just 3 that we can fill in.
Just 3 that you can fill in. So you are rolling and adding 3. I don't believe it. I think I fixed the issue. I have no idea how much of an. Okay. So I have a pen, right? It's been rolling on my tablet.
Okay. Okay. Cool. First roll was a 3. Second roll is a 4.
First one was a 3. Second one was a 4. So that is 7 plus 3 is 10. So with getting paid, you've got with a 10 plus, you choose 3 from the list below. The first one, it is not a setup or an ambush. So that is good.
Cool.
You are getting paid in full. The meeting doesn't attract the attention of outside parties. The employee is identifiable and you learn something from the mission. Everybody gets a level up. Don't bother with that because that's for campaign. Yes.
So how many do we get to choose from?
You get to choose 3.
3 from those. Okay, well, we definitely don't want to set up. Yeah.
Yep. We want all the money.
You want to get paid in full and you don't want to be ambushed?
Yes. And I think we want to have, like, it's not passed on to outside sources.
Okay, so...
Yeah, but like, no meeting tracks.
Yeah, we don't want outside sources to be attracted to it.
Cool. So that night, you are flipping it off. There has been all blasted over the news feeds and everything like that. There was a shipment from Zenith Corp heading down to Hamilton that got hit on multiple different types by multiple different groups. The security company has been praised by keeping civilian casualties to a minimum. However, none of the attackers ever survived. These were heavily armored vehicles, and each vehicle consisted of a minimum of 6 very heavily armed security troop,
Cool.
as well as military-grade hardware. You are able to flog this off a little bit later that night before Zenith Corp even realizes it has gone. And yeah, your employee, basically this is a shadow, a back alley deal.
Cool.
But it is done before Zenith Corp raises any alarms because
Cool.
you managed to pull it off.
Because
the
we're a day
before.
early.
Yeah.
And you get paid totally in full. And this
Cool.
is an upfront. The guy is absolutely ecstatic. Not only do you get enough money to buy a few more records, you get massive.
Just send another one to Frank.
Yeah, we'll send another one to Frank. Yeah, absolutely.
You get a heap of them. And
Cool.
that is basically the very short one shot. So the secret
Cool.
ending is you found Project Charon is actually the recycling shipment and
Cool.
not one of the
Not one
If
of the
you had
5
gone
trucks.
If you'd gone after one of the 5 trucks, any of the 5 trucks, there was probably about a 40% chance.
We die.
You die.
We die.
Well, no, there's probably a 100% chance you die.
Yeah.
There would have been a high percentage chance that you would have been part of another team assaulting as well. So it would have been a 3-way battle.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
sweet.
Okay. Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Yeah, because we didn't know how many other people were going after them either. So I think going this route was the best route.
So
And rabbits.
and rabbits.
Rabbits was amazing.
Gotta join that
Pet
pet network at work.
Yeah, the pet families. Yeah.
So we are going to have a drawer after this. So oops, sorry, I have just clicked on the wrong button. Yep, we are going to be having a drawer after this, so stay tuned for the drawer. And yeah, what do you guys think of the Sprawl? It's different to what I am used to.
It's quite good. There's a bit more movement in it, I reckon.
I think so. It doesn't rely on the whole miniatures battle that a lot of other games. I mean, I'm used to the likes of Pathfinder and Mage, that sort of stuff. That, anytime anyone says roll initiative, my first thought is, where's the miniatures?
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
But this one, this is very theatre of the mind, or at least that was my first impression, was theatre of the mind.
Sure. I can see how you could do it not theatre of the mind, but I like that works fine as well. But it's nice that it's structured, but in a way that you can kind of be flexible, so you don't actually have to go into combat.
Yeah.
Is it more work for you though, Paul?
Not really, because I don't have to make rolls. So I have
no,
to
I mean
get
the prep.
used...
the
prep. Prep for a DM these days, you can prep. I could convert this into most other modern-based systems. I wouldn't bother with D&D or stuff, but Cyberpunk, Shadowrun, Call of Cthulhu, if you really wanted to go down that, you could convert that. Penny has just said the drawer has started while we are talking, so the drawer is going along. Yep. Imagine a little ding, 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 ding. So we'll hear from the drawer in a bit, but yeah, it's not a huge amount of prep. I think the hardest thing was me remembering what I prepped, because I prepped this last week, which I'm glad I did, because I've been in bed for 3 days and I can barely remember what I wrote this morning.
I prepped my character last week, I think. And it was actually really straightforward to prep the character. So, because
it is,
everything's on the playbook for the character. So, I was able to just pick up my name, which again I didn't realize next was and then which actually worked in my favor in the end. So, that was quite good. And then the looks, you've got to pick there's a couple of different areas. So there's eyes, face, body, wear, and skin, and you pick one of each of these things. And I was like, okay, well, I could go focused, nondescript, small, corporate, and artificial. And then I wanted it to be I have shimmery, translucent skin, just to be a bit different. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you get to pick, but like it's like a choose 1 or choose 2 or choose 3, which is really handy.
It is very, very handy. And
Yeah.
there aren't horrendous amounts of stats. Like we've been playing for a while and we play a lot of age. We have to remember our skills and then our proficiencies and then our talents or perks or, there's so much. These ones here, you get a playbook, which is 2 pages and you've got everything on it.
Everything's there. It's like, and the stats being only the 6. So edge, style, mind, meat, synth, and cool makes it very simple and straightforward. Like that's super easy to follow. And you can still increase them later on down the track. There's options for that.
There are. So if you guys had chosen, you learned something, everybody marks experience. You get, I believe it is 4 experience or 5.
Looking at it down here, there's also the advancement section and it's XP, and it's if your XP is it's under 10, equal or under 10 or over 10.
It's 10. Yeah. So
if it gets to 10, then you get to choose a new move, and you can add like 1 to style or any of your stats, which is handy.
And the whole thing runs on moves, plus you can add moves from other playbooks. So stuff like a driver can use his synth capabilities because he can jack into cars to roll instead of using cool. So he can drive with synth, whereas most other people would need to drive with something else. You could, as a technician who would probably have high synth, being a synth-based healer, you could start doing that. So you could start taking over rolling for the driving.
Handy.
Yeah. So I do like the system. It is based on Powered by the Apocalypse. Very simple, 2d6. And I don't have to come up with target numbers. I don't have to be like, well, you guys are really owning this. I'm going to raise the target number to whatever, because there aren't ridiculous amounts of numbers. It's 2d6 and boom, boom, boom. There you go. The Master of Ceremonies is happy.
Yeah. We have a winner as well for the dice.
Oh, we have a winner for the dice?
Yeah, Samsara and Dusty.
Did I win?
We're not allowed to enter. You know this, Lee.
Yes, we can't enter.
Yeah.
So, at Samsara Dusty, yes, congratulations. You have won some amazing Witcher dice.
You just an OMG. That's all we got.
And the information's there. I think you have to email KiwiRPGofficial@gmail.com with your name, delivery address, and a screenshot of your
face.
Twitch name. No, not your face. Your Twitch name to prove that it's you, basically. But yeah. Woohoo!
Oh, congratulations.
Witcher dice.
Yes. I am jealous, very jealous, because we can't enter.
Yeah. Those dice are pretty cool too. I've seen them in person, and they're amazing.
I've only seen like photos of them. I have the original Witcher dice from Assassin of Kings, the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
But
they are cool, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely thanks to BD&D for that.
Yes. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for sponsoring the live streams that have been going on this week. Sorry about the thing. I've had horrible COVID brain fog for so long.
It's absolutely fine. We know what it's.
Yeah, what a day to get COVID. And we'd have more players, but we kind of had a storm hit Hawke's Bay. So
I think we did all right. We carried the team.
We did well.
Oh, you guys did amazing.
I mean, the only thing that people missed out on is our motorcycle idea.
Oh, yes.
Which we probably should tell people about that.
Our driver wanted to be on a motorbike and basically have sidecars. So when you chase down the armored vehicles, I was going to be on the handlebars. We were going to have Lee on a scooter with a rope attached to the back of the motorbike. Yep, the ultimate getaway cars.
Yep, style, perfect for Hamilton.
Not so good for the hilly Auckland.
Hey, I don't know. We'd fit it on K Road.
Yeah, true. Okay, cool. So thank you guys. Remember, if you buy a copy of the Sprawl, which I highly recommend, you can enter our second draw to win a second set of Witcher dice. And there will be more streams coming on. We have a stream tomorrow, and we're basically right through for the end of the week. So, yes, thank you for watching KiwiRPG. Thank you for joining us as we played the Sprawl. And thank you for Hamish for writing such a great game. I absolutely love
great game.
cyberpunk games. So this is great. This is a very good, very simple, very easy, fun to play. Lee didn't even bother rolling a character. He just picked one from the
I just rocked
playbook
up.
and
Yep.
he rocked up and played.
He rocked up and was like, what do I do?
What am I
Yep.
doing? What?
Yep.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So it can be a run off nothing, which is great.
Yeah, it can. And all you need are 2 dice. So go grab a game that has 2 dice. I think I have totally Risk. That has plenty of
Yeah.
dice. Go steal some Risk dice. Do the world
Yeah,
a
you only
favour.
need double 2 6-sided dice. Easy.
Easy.
I mean, I have cookie dice. That'll
This,
do.
don't use the Google roller. It's not very good. Google
Yeah,
Roller's
no,
not
no,
very
just
good.
don't use online one as the only one.
Yeah, don't use that.
Some rainbow ones. I
Oh,
know
they are
BD&D
nice.
have definitely got some rainbow ones.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I did actually have a package, not from BD&D,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, from BD&D.
Yeah.
A friend of mine bought some maps from them last week and sent them over to
Cool.
help me out for my one of my other campaigns. And yeah, I had a look. Absolute amazing map book. And other than obviously the ferry crashing and me not getting it for a few days, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So that
That's
came
not
from
awkward at
BD&D.
all.
It was I can't blame the shipping company for that. It was scheduled to be here on Saturday, I think. It was, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. But yep, they're a great company. They do shipments very quick as long as there's ferries and you don't live in the South Island.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that is it. I'll hand it back over to you, Penny.